Good morning and welcome to Bird Notes. This is Dwight Davis. Two questions begin this morning's segment. What kind of woodpecker was Woody? And what is the correct pronunciation of the real bird's name? As most people know, Woody Woodpecker is an animated cartoon character. He first appeared in 1940 and has remained popular for several decades now. In fact, the smart alecky Woody was so popular that he has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And in 1947, his fame inspired a song, what would have been called a novelty song at the time, on the order of Maresy Dotes or Three Little Fishies. Kay Kyser's recording of the Woody Woodpecker song became one of the biggest hit records of 1948, with a 5-note laugh supposedly mimicking a woodpecker's call. According to the story, the creation of Woody was inspired by a noisy acorn woodpecker. Well, that may be, but the cartoon bird does not really resemble the acorn woodpecker of the western U.S. No, the model for Woody is clearly either the ivory-billed woodpecker or the pileated woodpecker, both of which, but only in the males with the ivory-billed, sport large red crests. But the ivory-billed was rare even back when Woody was born, and the pileated woodpecker quite common, as it is today. So, the answer to the first question, the cartoon woodpecker is an animated version of the pileated woodpecker. Woody's bill is all wrong, of course, compared to the original, but he's a cartoon character, so we'll let that pass. Now, you may have noticed the two different pronunciations of the name of the bird now under discussion. That suggests the answer to the second question of the morning. The woodpecker whose common name is spelled Pileated is pronounced either of two ways. There seems to be no consensus on a definitive single pronunciation. Ask several of your birding friends about it, and you'll get a sampling of both answers, pileated and pileated. And there will also be some folks hesitant to venture a guess at all because they're not sure. So feel free to use either or either pronunciation. The pileated woodpecker gets its common name from a Latin word, pileatus, meaning capped, referring to the large red crest. It's a big, handsome bird, 1.5 feet long, with a 2-foot wingspread, mostly black, with black and white stripes on the side of the head and the aforementioned red crest. Though the pileated prefers mature forests with large trees, it can be seen in suburbia from time to time, if there are at least taller trees available in some smaller scattered woodlots. The pileated has the typical woodpecker diet of insects, with an occasional berry and nut taken on the side. They nest in cavities in dead trees that they excavate with their large chisel-like bills. When searching for insects in trees, they often carve out roughly rectangular holes, a good clue to the bird's presence. The pileated or pileated woodpecker is a real treat to see, a large and striking bird, and dignified, not at all given to the bluster and slapstick like its cartoon equivalent, but rather just going about its daily business of drumming up a meal.